Hello, everybody. My name is Chris McLean, and welcome back to Total Drama Island Simulator. Last time on Total Drama Island Simulator, we had something that was coming to meet with Courtney versus Trent. So, after that elimination ceremony, Trent was the only one who was luckier enough to not get eliminated by Courtney. And we had something about Courtney that she was impressing the team. Exactly. So one of the teams had to vote her off. Exactly. So, but most likely, Courtney is eliminated once more and again. And also, as for many other people who are still left in this competition, who actually still continues to go on, I guess. Who still goes on, I continue, I guess. Anyways, the name is Chris McLean, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode of Total Drama Island Simulator, episode 6. Now, who will still go on, and who will still continue to make it all the way to the final two? Which the final two has not started. It's all the way to the end, but we're not near that. So anyway, the name's Chris McLean. Hope you guys enjoy once more again to see who gets voted off this time on the island, and we'll see who will on this episode of Total Drama Island Simulator. Anyway, let's get on to it, shall we? Let's get on to it right now. And also, how's Chef doing? I don't know. Don't ask. Chef's doing pretty fine at least. He's making breakfast for the campers already. Like any single other. Or more likely lunchtime or even dinner. And also, I really don't know what Chef has in planned for them for having some food around. Or more likely if they don't. For the winners only, or not more likely. So anyway, my name's Chris McLean, and let's get this right over with. Right begins at now. Anyways, so, along with Screaming Gophers. So anyway, as for right now, Screaming Gophers, we have is Bridget, Cody, Duncan, Ezekiel, Harold, Lindsay, Owen, Sadie, and Trent. And also, as for the opposite team, Killer Bass, is Beth, DJ, Eva, Izzy, Justin, Katie, Lashana, and Tyler. So anyway, on to this episode of episode 6. Anyway, let's go to the alliances of the Screaming Gophers. So for the Screaming Gophers of the alliance, we have is Bridget, Loyalty, 8, and Cody, 8, and Lindsay, 8. Also, wow, we got 3 8s of the loyalties right there is Bridget, Cody, and Lindsay. And as for Ezekiel, he's got 7 loyalty, and Sadie's got 9. And also, as per the Screaming Gophers in the Alliance 2, we have his Harold and Trent are at 7. No wonder why they're at 7, but okay then, well that's pretty well interesting. And also, as for the relationship highlights, is Duncan and Bridget feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship toward one another. And Sadie and Bridget are at the same pace, and also same page. And also Lindsay and Ezekiel feel the unbreakable relationship toward one another. And so does Sadie and Cody. Same thing too, and same thing as well. And also, as for Trent and Owen, feel a strong bond toward one another. Lindsay and Duncan feel a strong bond toward one another. Wow, that's so many. That is pretty much a many, I guess. And also, as for the Killer Bass's team for the Alliance, so here's the Alliance for Killer Bass. So, for the Killer Bass team, we have is Beth, Loyalty, 6, DJ, 8, Izzy, 7, Justin, 8, Lashana, 7, Tyler, 7. Ooh, that's pretty good straight. That's pretty good straight. We got like 2 8s for Justin and DJ, and 3 7s for Izzy, Lashana, and Tyler, and 1 6 for Beth. And also, as for the second alliance, is DJ has 9, Eva has 7, Izzy has 8, Tyler has 7, Ooh, 2 7s, 1 8, and 1 9. That's pretty good, interesting. Alright, never noticed that before, but okay. So as for Katie, feels an unbreakable relationship with Justin toward him. And then same on another. Wow, pretty good. Very straightly pretty good so far as how they'll keep going at least. No idea, just no idea there. Anyways, wow, that's a lot of unbreakables in strong bonds. Anyways, as for this challenge, as for this immunity challenge, is homophobia factor. Campers must face their worst fears. Each camper who can successfully overcome their fears earns a point for their team. The team with the most points wins immunity. So anyway, as who wins immunity will absolutely get to be safe at this challenge. And whoever isn't not safe this time will be eliminated. On to this of the time who will be eliminated on the ceremony by the camp of fire. Or more likely to see who gets eliminated, of course. Man, that will be luckily tricky. So anyway, as for Screaming Gophers and Killer Bass, we will might as well have a break. So anyway, we'll see you in the break. See you in the break. Anyways, so here we go for the Screaming Gophers and Killer Bass. So, here we go. Anyway, since Screaming Gophers have 9 members to 8 members, one camper on Killer Bass will complete twice. Ooh, yep, we're gonna get one camper from Killer Bass to obviously win twice. So anyway, Duncan overcomes his fear and scores a point for Screaming Gophers. 1 point to 0 of Screaming Gophers. Beth fails to overcome her fear, and it looks like the score remains to 1 to 0. And also Cody overcomes his fears and scores a point for Screaming Gophers, 2 to 0. DJ fails to overcome his fear, 2 to 0. And Trent overcomes his fears and scores a point for Screaming Gophers, 3 to 0. Lashana fails to overcome her fear, Screaming Gophers, 3 to 0. Sadie overcomes her fear and scores a point for Screaming Gophers, 4 to 0. Tyler overcomes his fear and scores a point for Killer Bass. Woohoo! Looks like it's 4 to 1. Alright, looks like at least Killer Bass are finally making something for 1 point. And also, Ezekiel fails to overcome his fear, so the score remains 4 to 1. And Izzy overcomes her fear and scores a point for Killer Bass, 4 to 2. Ooh, and even Harold finally made another score. Overcomes his fear and scores a point for Screaming Gophers, 5 to 2. And Justin fails to overcome his fear, which is 5 to 2. Looks like Owen overcomes his fear and scores a point for Screaming Gophers, 6 to 2. And Lashana overcomes her fear, Screaming Gophers, 6 to 2, which also declares to mean that the winners is Screaming Gophers has won immunity. Killer Bass. Ooh, looks like you're losing another member tonight on the elimination ceremony. Oh man. And also, as for Screaming Gophers on the Alliance is Harold and Trent. Bond slightly. Okay then. And also, as for Killer Bass of the events, let's see. Ooh, looks like Beth and Lashana bond slightly. And here are the targets by people who are targeting. So pay attention who's getting targeted tonight or eliminated tonight on the ceremony. So, Izzy is targeting Katie. Lashana is targeting Eva. Ooh, looks like Izzy does not like Katie. And also Lashana is at least connected to Eva overall. Alright then. And then Eva is targeting Justin. Eva is least connected to Justin overall. And Katie is targeting Tyler. Katie has a slightly negative opinion about Tyler. Ooh, okay now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got 7 marshmallows left on this plate, and whoever leaves this time of the competition will move on, and we'll get to see who gets out. So anyway, I have 7 marshmallows on this plate. If I call your name, you are safe, and you can get a marshmallow. If you do not receive a marshmallow, you must immediately return to the dock of shame to catch the boat of losers and leave. That means you're out of the contest, and you can't come back. Ever. So anyway, this, on the other hand, will be your last time to be on the island, and you better say your piece now, or you might as well be gone. So anyway, na 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 na. Hey, hey, oh hey, you're gone. Anyway, so let's begin with the illumination ceremony. Who gets a marshmallow tonight? So when I call your name, you will get a marshmallow. Let's start. Alright, here we go. Tyler, Eva, Lashana, DJ, Izzy. Ooh, looks like we got the 3 people who are going to go home tonight. Will it be Beth, Justin, or Katie? Let's see who gets the next marshmallow to be safe. And the next marshmallow that I'm about to call is Beth. Now, we got the 2 remaining people left on this. Will it be Justin or Katie? Let's see who gets it. The final marshmallow will be answered tonight, and will be answered this right now. And this will be at hands now in 3, 2, 1. Justin. I'm sorry to say it, Katie, but you're eliminated. You're officially gone. And also, it looks like you're going to go to the boat of losers and go to the whatever you're going to. So anyway, looks like that's the end of the time and the tale. So anyway, let's take a look at the votes. So as for the votes, the votes is Beth voted for Katie, DJ voted for Katie, Eva voted for Justin, Izzy voted for Katie, Justin voted for Katie, Katie voted for Justin, and also Lashana voted for Katie, and Tyler voted for Katie. Ooh, let's look at how many votes were for Justin. 1, 2. 2 votes against Justin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 votes against Katie. Wow. Looks like those remaining teams are still alive at it and still keep going. Wow, that was an amazing time. Well, this has been pretty big fun. Hope you all enjoy another amazing time of Total Drama Island Simulator. Anyways, who's gonna go? And who will be eliminated, of course? Anyway, will Killer Bass continue going on without another member of the game? Or will Killer Bass lose down or something? Will Screaming Gophers keep their glorious victory and not lose another member of their victory ceremony? Anyway, my name's Chris McLean, and we'll be seeing you guys for another good old happy tale. Anyway, Chris McLean speaking, and we'll see you next time for episode 7 of Total Drama Island Simulator.